350 subscribers feels crazy to say. So glad you guys are here. This is day 44 of me learning to make animated movies. My name is Michael Lardizabal. So here's the plan. I'm gonna do a mini little sketchbook tour, and then I'm gonna just share how things are going. And last but not least, you can click like if you wanna help me out. All right, mini sketchbook tour. This is the warm-up spread. I like this face, it's not perfect. This one's kind of wonky, but I kind of love it. It's got a neat vibe. Doing a little squat pose. I was pretty happy with it, and then just wanted to practice it again, so I drew it again. Little Loomis-y head in kind of inspiration. This guy was pretty good. I feel like I am doing better drawing females than before, and so that was kind of a win. If you haven't seen Sword and the Stranger, please just freaking go watch that. It's so good. He sees this character, and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna have some fun. And so he throws this like shuriken or dart thing, you know, sharp dart thing. It goes, and then ka-chunk! It flies in and lands. So that was fun, good practice for animation. If you're here for my Avatar animation analysis video, this is me trying to put what I'm learning into action. And I'm trying to experiment with doing a similar breakdown where I'm writing out how long the frame is held with my little numbers next to the characters so that I can kind of get a feel for the motion all at one glance on a piece of paper. And I think this is actually a way that I want to do more of my own animation planning for my own stuff. It was a good challenge for me to start paying even closer attention. Like, okay, it was this angle before, now it's this angle. Slightly different, but still different. Okay, I'm pretty proud of this spread. So, first off, just look amazing. I mean, in my opinion. My humble opinion. I did spend some time here on a little background, which is the background for this whole Zuko punch with fire. And I was noticing a lot with my versions of these characters, I tend to do a lot more angular than the show, which has more curves, but I find that I really like the angularness. Zuko's coming in, hold for 3 frames, does transition punch for 1 frame. This one holds for 3 with the freaking cool hair and the mad face. And so we're starting to, I didn't plan this well, but then there's a big fire while he's doing the 3 frames. And then there's 1 frame where it's mostly the same pose. The arm comes down a little bit and then the hair like moves forward. That's why I have this like dotted line. That's where the hair would move forward to. And the fire goes from this wide thing down to a smaller like radius or whatever. And then this is the next shot. Here's Aang. He's going to be dodging fire and moving all around. And this is like the same background, but the camera just like moves with Aang. Pretty fun. Also, I'm pretty happy with the Aang. So for my own world, my Asian fantasy inspired universe, I want to make up my own stuff and have it really cool. But I want to learn from the real mythology first before I start going off and doing my own stuff. So this is my little study. Did a Kasa Obaki, which is cool. I actually really like this guy. This tongue was fun to like kind of show that shifting and moving. I just like the whole thing. And then Nine-Tailed Fox. I have never drawn a fox before. I don't think this is amazing. I don't love it. And the arms feel very Stranger Things to me. Kind of blobby smoke shapes. But you know what? It's okay. It's called like a gomiho. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But this is a fun fact. It transforms to seduce boys and eat their freaking hearts or their livers. So I did like this seductress person. Okay, last page, but not least. I still wanted to draw, but I wanted to keep doing some different characters from Avatar. So I just drew a bunch of circles all over the page, and then I filled them in. And some of them, I did the exact pose. So this was like, I saw an Aang that looked like this, saw a Zuko that looked like this, and I just drew them. But for some, like for Appa, I did a circle, and I was looking at an Appa that was in a different position, and then just applying it in my own head, trying to like put the things in a different angle. And I think that's what I did for Toph too, I believe. I think she was looking a different direction, but I just wanted to challenge myself. And I also did this one like a little bit different take on the eyes and some of the shapes than in the show. Iroh's not my favorite. I want to do a better Iroh. I love him, and I want to do a better version. Gyatso, that one was pretty interesting because I was practicing a little bit of Loomis head stuff, and I did his a little bit more like semi-realistic. So it looks different than the cartoon, but I think he looks pretty cool still. And then what's his face knows something in Bossing Say. I can't remember. And one of the things I like to do when I'm sketching is a lot of times when I put one character in, I'll have them like looking a certain way, having a certain expression, and then I like to make it so that they interact in some way. So the original one of the Zuko, his eyes were looking more straight on, like forward. And I thought it would just be funny to add the eyes looking up to be like, what the crap, Aang? And so that makes me pretty happy. It was very fun. I can't wait to do more. Life was crazy. I was trying to take on too many things at once, both within my creative stuff, but also with YouTube, and also with trying to get fit and living a life and working a job. So a lot of things. And it worked for a while. It worked when life worked. But the moment shit hit the fan, it all came crumbling down. Car went crazy, my cat got sick, work was insane. These 3 different huge things we had going on culminated all at the same time. It ultimately led to me having like a crazy burnout week, and I was still trying to push with Blender and drawing and animation. And ultimately, I had like a crazy dissociative like experience on that weekend afterwards. Not good. So after binge watching season 1 of Stranger Things and taking 2-hour naps and not feeling excited about anything, I was like, this can't keep going. Like, I have to figure out a way to make this better. And ultimately I came to this idea, this little phrase of simplify to amplify. Death Star laser focus. You gotta like channel all that creative energy and then funnel it into one big blast. And I was doing the all over the place thing. So ultimately what I've decided is that Blender's going on the back burner. I'm not, actually, it's going like in the closet. It's something I want to do, but it's something I can do later. Because one of the things I noticed in myself during the crazy burnout times was that when I couldn't do computer stuff and Blender and troubleshooting, I could still draw. I could still even study animation. I could still watch it and break it down. I love YouTube as the medium, but I also do want to make my creativity go full time. I want to turn it to a business because I get to do it right now a few hours a day. I want to do it for 12 hours a day. If I can figure out how to make content that grows big, I can help that happen. But the other side of it is that I love relational YouTube. I love this. I love just getting to share my thoughts and my feelings and my co-creations and have a good time with you. Show and tell. So I want to find a rhythm and a pace for that as well. So go big, but also go small. I don't know what the right balance looks like, but I know that that's my goal. And I want to do it all sustainably. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to make it happen, but I'm trying. I'm experimenting, and I will figure it out. If you watched so far and you're like, man, you were doing daily and then you stopped and you did weekly and it feels like you're tuckering out, well, hell no, I'm not. I'm here for the long haul. This is all there is. This is it. This is my way forward. No backup plan. I'm all in. Go all in. But I'm feeling juicy again. Less crispy. I just want to keep doing it. Getting fit, make stuff, share stuff. Simple. I just want to say, if you're working on your stuff, business, creativity, life, fitness, whatever it is, I freaking believe in you. I know that you can do it. And even if it's like really hard right now, and you can just do a little bit, you freaking got this, okay? Small wins count. And if you're doing great right now, and you're just like crushing it, I'm so happy for you. Enjoy the wind beneath your wings. You got this. As for me, I've got this too, and I'm excited. We made it this far. You're in the Final Credits Club. You're the freaking best. I truly am so appreciative of you. Thank you. Leave a comment down below with some reference to like the cabbage guy from Avatar. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then, still just reference cabbages. As for me, I'm out of here. Time to go edit. Have a good day.